I was there and I know what is happening is wrong and this is injustice. What should I do? Sit and shut my mouth? No, you have to say when something is wrong, and I'm just saying it.
So no support from him, no changing. Maybe in the future sometimes, sometimes you say the words and then later on has got a great effect. I want to touch the issue of the orphans in Palestine. There were two schools of orphanage. Don't get me wrong, but then one of them, they really have got a top material for the children. I just thought that's not orphanage school. There is another one has nothing. In this orphanage school, when we entered, the best computer, the art section was, my God. I've seen it.
I guess you were speaking about two things. Maybe El Qattan, which is this nice building,
yes,
which is yellow and blue building.
Yes,
am I right?
Yeah.
This is not a place for orphans. And you visited.
That's what they told us.
Yeah, and no. I'll tell you something. Maybe you've mixed it. The other building you've been in it's in the same road.
Yes, it's in another one.
It's in the same road.
Which I managed to find through.
Hope. It's called Orphanage Hope. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's near Al Shifa Hospital. I know it. And the other building, it's Al Qattan organizations. It's for children education. Okay. It's being supported. It's not for orphans. It's for everybody. Okay, and the other is orphanage because we have two orphanage.
Teaching music was top. The computer
yeah.
was
This is
top,
not orphanage. I got you quickly when you said about these materials.
That's what they've been told.
Why
is it stuff? This is difficult. We're all going over there for help. We're going to give a hand. So, okay. Well, what's the other one doing? Are they doing
the other one? I've visited both of these places. Okay, and I know. Both of them. El Qattan one is being supported. Okay, they get funded from the Europeans, and if you've seen that building, it doesn't look Palestinian. It looks very European, teaching music, blah blah blah.
Apparently, Yusuf Islam helping them.
Okay, and it's okay. They get this support. They make these events in the summer for all kind of children, and the other one is a real orphanage. Okay, they get less support of less people. Okay, I guess they are Islamic oriented organization. This means no support from the EU, no more like millions that would be pumped. They will rely on the support of like individuals and those people who got the money. So the different sources of support and fund is reflected on those buildings, is reflected in those people and the target groups.
Okay then. So do you think they would let the orphanage would be adopted but by some Muslim family in Europe?
It is happening because for me, maybe...
In Europe?
I tell you something because I worked for Islamic Relief Worldwide, okay, in Gaza, okay, and there are other organizations who only work with orphans. There are more than 20,000 orphans in Gaza on the age of the sponsorship, which is less than 19 or 20. They are sponsored. For example, Islamic Relief, we had, before I leave, 2009, we were having around 9,000 orphans sponsored from France, from England, from America, and many countries. Okay, and mostly who were sponsoring these orphans, they were Algerians, they were Moroccans. They were mostly from France. And the orphans, they pay around 50 euros a month, okay?
Yeah. To the family. Okay, so what your idea is? Do you think, we should just support them from here or adopt some of them to bring it over here? What's your view on that?
I think both ideas are good. I'm sponsoring a kid myself at SOS Children Village, if you heard about it.
Yeah, what's that? Say it again?
No, SOS Children Village.
That's in Rafah, yeah. It's another orphanage, but this is supported by
it's international. Fund. Yeah, they get fund, and it's international all over the world. The one I'm sponsoring, it's in Bethlehem, and they're really amazing. They look after the kids from young age until they go to university. They leave university, they get the job, and they get the accommodation, and they even pay them the few, I think it's 2 months of rent. And they have psychological support, they have doctor support, they have their own school, they have their own youth center, extra school, extra activities, sports. They have everything. It's amazing. I've been to the village, and it's like they're having some sort of houses, different houses. In each houses there is 7 to 9 children and they had a mother living there, mother, like, you know, who they call her mother, but they give them all the support and the love that they don't have from a mother, because they don't have any more mother. So
that's not the real mother.
It's not the real mother. She lives with them 24 hours. She give them, you know, and I saw her giving them love and affection, you know. So they have brothers and sisters. So they remade this, recreated a family structure,
in a different form,
and you know, and yes, having all that they need, and that's good. So it's a good thing to sponsor them. People have to get involved in sponsoring, get involved in organizations, you know, in any way. There's a lot of things that people can do, you know, as a volunteers, you know. Someone can, I don't know, from everywhere, like for instance from Canada, someone who has a degree in HR, let's say, she can take a few hours a week, let's say 2 hours voluntary a week. She can be, you know, in contact with any organization in Palestine and receive CVs and cover letter of volunteers who wants to go to Palestine and help for anything, building, medical. There's a lot of things that we can do over there. And she can look at the CV, for instance, has an HR manager, and see if the person is suitable or not for the position. That's one thing. In millions
so whoever
of other
wants
things.
to give a hand, where they have to go quickly, because we're coming to the end of the program.
They just go on internet volunteering, you know, and
for Palestinian.
Yes, look at Palestinian organization in Palestine and contact them straight away by email and said, I can do this, that, this is my knowledge. What can I do from PA, or how can I, if I can come and do? And they have the feedbacks. Yes, of course.
Well, thank you ever so much, both of you. Respected viewers, Palestine is not only the issue belongs to Palestinian and their land. Knowing that you're Muslim, you have to believe Prophet Isa and Musa and Ibrahim and all the rest, which they all arise from that land. So it's our duty and responsibilities to really give a good hand to them and rise up and protect that land. And as I said before, Quds is another way, direction to pray to Allah. So this is our duties, and this is the big responsibility for whole Muslim Ummah. Inshallah, with the great and power of Allah, we can have that land back into the hand of Muslim, which was before they had it, and the Palestinian, Jewish, Christian, Muslim Palestinian were living in harmony by the grace of Allah, and our motivation and activities, we can bring this peace back. Bi'Iznillah. Inshallah, see you next week with another program. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Thank you again, you two. That was great.